Hi, welcome to Theater Crafts, where we take theater memorabilia and make brand new treasures. So I have a really cool one for you today. So today we're going to make locker clips. So these are made with standard clothespins, and I've taken, you can see, words from programs. So these are literally right out of playbills that I had, and you can take images or kind of inspirational quotes from musicals, and you can put that. So you can see this one is from Newsies. I've got another one here. This one's from Phantom. We've got, this is from Wicked. Isn't that cool? We've got Matilda. And we've got another one from Wicked. So they're very easy to make, really fun for, those days that you're going to an audition and need a little bit of inspiration, or maybe you put it on the mirror in your house, or, whatever, just to kind of give yourself that boost that you need. So today we're going to make locker clips with musical theater inspirations. All right, let's get crafting. So here are the materials that we need for this project. So it's, if you notice with the clothespins here, you're going to need plain clothespins. Those you can get anywhere, any hardware store or home goods store, you can get those. You need to have magnets. I'm going to be honest, these magnets are a little bit big for the ones that I'm making, but I happen to have them, so I used those. You need some sort of paint. I actually chose to use these paint markers, and they're water-based paint markers. You could certainly use just regular paint. I just chose to use this. I used a Mod Podge, and obviously need a paintbrush for putting on the Mod Podge. And I used, I'm going to be honest, I actually took all of my images right out of a playbill, or all of my words right out of a playbill. So, you can find just about anything. Tony Award, like in here, it could be the stage, you could say. It's really fun. You could actually put musical, you've got a limited amount of space on here, so you've got to be careful. I actually found this in the playbill, and I'm going to cut out the word theater, and I think I'm going to use that. So that's what we're going to use. And obviously I have the cards here too. These, I'm just going to kind of go over these just briefly. These are images that I've put together that are inspirational quotes from different musicals. So Nobody Me is But Me is going to change my story, from Matilda. Then we've got Wicked, I'm through accepting limits because someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll never know. Unlimited, my future is unlimited, again from Wicked. Dear Evan Hansen, today at least you're you, and that's enough. Then we've got Never Let Him Tell You Ought to Be, Just Be with Dignity, Celebrate Yourself Triumphantly, from Kinky Boots. Mary Poppins, anything can happen if you let it. Life out there waiting, so go and get it. No Day But Today, but from Rent. Phantom, Let Your Soul Take You Where You Long to Be. Always Look on the Bright Side of Life, from Spamalot. You Can Change the World When You Change Your Mind, from Kinky Boots. And When All Those People Believe in You, Deep Enough and Strong Enough, Believe in You, Hard Enough and Long Enough, It Stands to Reason, you yourself will start to see what everybody sees in you, and maybe even you can believe in you too. I think that's so beautiful. And Newsies is now is the time to seize the day, stare down the odds and seize the day. So I've chosen some. I have a whole bunch that I have put together, but I've chosen some that I think might be really fun to attach to the clothespins. And, you could put them in, attach them to your locker or to the mirror in the morning, just to kind of give you an inspirational boost, or put it in, your lunchbox, or put it on the locker or the doorway of a friend who's going to an audition or whatever. So I think those are really fun. So I'm going to put those aside and we're going to start our project. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to use the paint markers. So these are great. You can, on the ones that I have done already, I actually did just the top part of it. I didn't do the bottom part, figuring that was going to be covered by the message. But you can do whatever works for you. You could do part of it. You could, in terms of decorating it, you can write your name. I actually, like if you put Broadway and then write your name here, that would be kind of fun. That's what's so great about the paint markers too, is there's quite a detailed approach that you can take with it, because you can write, like I said, your name on it if you want. If you want to go with painting it, you could just do a quick coat of paint, and then you could also use the markers afterwards. There are lots of different types of paint markers too, so don't feel like you have to use this particular brand. But I've chosen to go with black on this one, but you can choose any color that inspires you. Oh, that came off. Hang on. Just came undone. It came off there. Well, we're gonna keep going with it. And I found that I used Mod Podge to attach the words, and it didn't affect the mechanism, the wire mechanism. So there was no problem there. It is a lot, I have to admit, it is a lot faster to actually use paint, like a paintbrush. I found that I'm a little sloppy with the marker, I'm going to be honest. And I found that the paintbrush was a little bit quicker. But you do whatever works for you. Okay, so I have painted the top and I've cut out my word theater, and I'm just going to take some Mod Podge and I'm going to just coat the top here. The thing that's nice about the Mod Podge is it makes it, this particular Mod Podge is the gloss, which I really like, and so it makes it nice and shiny. You could do matte if that's your vibe. Totally fine, whatever works for you. And then I can pick this up and put it right in there. Let that dry. Okay, so that is dry. And what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to put a glaze over it. This one's got kind of this kind of purpley, kind of iridescent kind of feel to it. I'm just going to put it on. I think it might be kind of a neat, I don't know if you can see that. It's really cool. It's like a purple blue kind of iridescent. See how that looks on here. You know, you can decorate these any way that you like, and that's the beauty of it. It can be your kind of design aesthetic. All right, I'm going to let that dry, and we'll come back. All right, so this paint has dried. And now it's just all about decorating, like making it whatever you want in terms of the decoration. So I've added glitter, and I've added jewels, and you can put your name on it. You can put the name of a show that you're trying out for, whatever suits you. So I'm just going to add some little jewels here. Fun. And just go. Pretty easy. And I'm going to add 2 more. I'm going to add 1 on each side of theater just for fun. And literally, you can use anything that you have. You could just leave it plain. You don't even have to paint this. You could leave it all plain if you wanted. Just the bare wood. That would work too. That's what I love about these projects. You can really tailor it to your own aesthetic. Okay, there we go. Glue strings. Okay, and then we've got, so I've got these magnets. I actually use these for costuming. They're a little big for, obviously they're big for this. I tried putting, like this one here, I put it up higher on the clothespin, but then you can see it. So I decided that I kind of liked it down on the bottom there. So, these are obviously not heavy. So, so it does work on the bottom. That's not going to get too like top heavy or anything. So, so it works on the bottom. So I'm just going to add some hot glue to the magnet. Of course, there are lots of different types of magnets too. You could get magnets that are certainly smaller, and that, to work for yours. They have strips too that you can use. I've used those as well in the past, but this happens to be what I have in my stash. All right, so then you can take, like I said, any of these, which one kind of suits you. I love these. There you go. And you can put, depending on, glue strings there, depending on your kind of, theater day that you're having, or if you're going to an audition, or whatever, you can put these in your lockers. You can put them on the mirror, just to kind of remind you to have a great day. And I hope you have a great day, and I thank you for joining me for this week's theater craft. And like I said, if you would like these inspiration quotes for musicals, let me know. I'm happy to send you a PDF of that. So just leave me a message below, and I'm happy to do that. All right. Have a great week, everyone. I'll see you next week. Bye.